The Expert Edge for Unibet with Russell Barwick and Kane Corns.
Welcome along to the Unibet Expert Edge for the AFL Grand Final. It is the Eagles taking on the Magpies in a game that not many would have predicted as your Grand Final, particularly when all of the preliminary final talk was about how good Richmond was going and how good Melbourne was going. But in the end, it is the Pies and the Eagles that face off in the big dance. And Kane Corns, a man who's been there and done it all in football, is with me to talk about it. And Kane, not a lot of controversy or speculation about this game regarding selections and fitness players. We'll leave that to the NRL. They've got their own set of controversy. But how do you see this one playing out?
Yeah, you're right, Russ. I think both sides will go in unchanged. Pretty settled lineups for this one. Injuries won't be a factor. Luke Shuey will get up, as will McGovern. And for the Magpies, expect Jeremy Howe to get over that ankle injury and be fit to play, which is great news. Let's talk about the game. The Eagles have won the first quarter in 7 out of their last 8 matches against the Magpies, so they start well, and they've actually defeated Collingwood both times they played this year, one in the qualifying final and also earlier on in the year at the MCG, so they'll bring in some confidence with that. For Collingwood, I think they're peaking at just the right time, and they've won 5 out of their last 7 matches against the Eagles at the MCG. By a margin of 1-39 points. But as I said, the last time they played on this ground, the Eagles actually lost Nick Nat-Nui early in the game, but still went on to win.
Okay, who's going to win and by how much, and who's going to be your Norm Smith?
Look, I'm going to go for the Eagles. I really like their forward line, and they can expose Collingwood's undersized defence to kick a winning score. In terms of the Norm Smith, as we saw from the Brownlow, it's the midfielders that win this award more often than not. So one man who I think's been outstanding this year is Elliot Yeo. Expect him to have a big one and the Eagles to cause an upset and bring the silverware back to Perth.
Well, for what it's worth, I think the Eagles can win the grand final. They were just terrific last week. And going with someone a little bit left of centre for the Norm Smith medalist, I'm going with Shannon Hurn, one of the all-time greats. He's going to get Mason Cox, you would think, or someone like that. And if he can keep Mason Cox to a minuscule role, I think that might be enough to get Shannon Hurn, the Norm Smith medalist, at a bit of value. All of the grand final odds and specials are on the website unibet.com.au. Download the app, gamble responsibly, and enjoy the grand final.
The Expert Edge for Unibet with Russell Barwick and Kane Corns.